JudgeMentall Hai Kay, starring Kangana Ranaut, is something of a mixed bag, not unlike its protagonist. The film is alternately a black comedy, a whodunit, a trippy mind bender, but also frequently a slog. It is both wildly original and frustratingly bizarre.
क्या है इसमें?
Kangana plays Bobby, a young woman with unresolved childhood trauma who has been diagnosed with acute psychosis. Now, I'm no expert on the condition, so I can't confirm or question the veracity of its symptoms. But Bobby is prone to bouts of paranoia and hysterical outbursts. She hears voices in her head and displays erratic behavior. Working as a dubbing artist for B movies, she immerses herself literally into the characters that she voices, dreaming up scenarios and photoshopping her face into film stills. Now, pretty soon, her fantasies extend to include Keshav, played by Rajkumar Rao, a tenant who moves into the flat next door with his wife. Before you know it, Bobby is spying on the couple in their private moments, crashing their weekend getaway, and stalking him in the dead of the night. Then someone is killed, and Keshav and Bobby are both suspects.
वो केशव ना आपको फिरकी की तरह घुमाएगा.
That's an interesting premise that leads one to ponder the matter of Bobby as an unreliable narrator and the tendency of men to undermine strong women by raising questions about their sanity. The film's first hour, although choppy, is nevertheless intriguing. Kangana, who is no stranger to unhinged characters, is immensely watchable even if she's aced this shtick before in films like Gangster, Wo Lamhe and Fashion. To be fair though, the characters she played in each of those films were marked by a delicate fragility. Bobby is driven by single-minded conviction. It helps also that the filmmakers use a generous serving of humor to ensure that the proceedings seldom become too grim. Satish Kaushik as a bhujia-chomping inspector and Brijendra Kala as his sidekick bring plenty laughs, as does Hussain Dalal in the role of Bobby's frustrated boyfriend. But JudgeMentall Hai Kay hits the proverbial iceberg immediately after intermission. The story moves to London, barely held together by a coincidence that never feels convincing. Bobby and Keshav cross paths again, but at this point the script asks that you suspend not only disbelief but also even basic common sense.
मैं सीता हूँ. रावण सीता को नहीं ढूंढ रहा. सीता रावण को ढूंढ रही.
Bobby takes a job as an understudy for Sita in a stage production of the Ramayana 2.0, a modern reimagining of the classic story. Now, this plot device labors to make a point about looking at the Sita versus Ravan situation with new eyes. It's all very confusing and frankly very confused. By now, the script has come completely undone, leading to a let's throw everything at the wall bonkers climax that felt like it went on forever. That's true of the film too. At only 2 hours, JudgeMentall Hai Kay feels overlong and stretched. The film's second half is so weak, it makes you forget a lot of what you enjoyed in the first half, which is a real shame because it's shot and scored imaginatively, and it makes a strong case for inclusion and empathy.
उसे इंसाफ चाहिए.
Kangana Ranaut is solid, and Rajkumar Rao brings a real element of mystery to his character, never allowing us to feel like we've entirely figured the guy out. But the film falls way short of greatness on account of a muddled script that loses steam halfway. I'm going with 2.5 out of 5 for JudgeMentall Hai Kay. While you admire the attempt at originality, you can't help feeling frustrated at just how it all comes apart in the end.
Apa?